best jokes on YouTube.
Your personal fucking joke channel.
One day a man came to the doctor's office. He went to the counter in the office and asked the young female receptionist, "Can I use my health insurance card to consult the doctor?" The receptionist answered,
"Yes, of course. Which insurance card do you have?"
The man said, "United Health Group." The receptionist answered,
"No problem."
The man asked the receptionist again, "Are you sure that you take my health insurance card?" The receptionist answered,
"Of course, no problem. Would you like to give me your insurance card, sir?"
The man asked again, "Are you really sure that you take my health insurance card?" The receptionist answered again,
"Of course, sir. I'm very sure."
The man asked once again, "Are you really 100% sure that you take my health insurance card?" Now the receptionist began to lose patience and said,
"Good Lord. Again, the United Health Group is a regular, and by the way, one of the biggest health insurance companies. We accept those cards, of course."
The man said, "Are you absolutely 100% sure that you take my health insurance card from the United Health Group?" Now the receptionist started to look very seriously angry and said,
"Listen, mister. If you want to see the doctor, give me your insurance card. If you want to chat about insurance cards, please leave our doctor's office. We ain't got time for games. We are busy. Do you hear me?"
The man answered, "Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be sure that you take the health insurance card. I want to see the doctor now, so here is my card." The receptionist shook her head, incomprehension written on her face, and took his health insurance card. After a short waiting period, the man entered the treating room. A nice female doctor asked him,
"What's wrong with you, mister?"
The man made a shy face and answered, "Well, it's difficult for me to talk about it, because I have a strange problem that embarrasses me very much." The doctor smiled nicely and said,
"You don't have to be embarrassed about anything at all, mister. I'm here to help you, and you came to get help. I'm a doctor, and it's all natural to me."
The man nodded his head in approval and said, "Okay, doc. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but my foreskin is squeaking." The doctor's jaw dropped open, but she immediately managed to catch herself and asked,
"Pardon me? What is squeaking, mister?"
The man answered, "I know it sounds strange, but my foreskin is squeaking. You can hear it when you pull it back and forth." The doctor made a doubtful face and said,
"Okay. Let's take a look."
The man pulled down his trousers and the doctor started to pull his foreskin back and forth, and said,
"I can't hear anything."
The man answered, "You have to pull it faster back and forth." The doctor pulled the foreskin faster back and forth, and said,
"I can't hear anything."
The man answered, "You have to pull it much more faster back and forth." The doctor started to pull the foreskin much more faster, back and forth, and said,
"I still can't hear anything."
The man answered again, "You have to be much more faster." The doctor pulled much more faster again, and suddenly, the man came and squirted all over the doctor. The doctor made a disgusted face, and said,
"You dirty pig. You are an unbelievable pig. Can't you go to the brothel like any other normal guy?"
The man answered, "I was, madam. I've already been in the brothel, but they don't accept the health insurance card." What has wings, and is sitting in the dark, and sucking blood? Think about it. Any idea? What could it be? Has wings, is sitting in the dark, and sucking blood. You still ain't got a clue? Okay, it's quite easy. The answer is simple, and maybe you have already found out. Yes, it is. You are right. It's a sanitary towel. One day, two gays walked through the deep forest. Suddenly, one of the gays said, "Holy shit, I can't hold it no more. I urgently have to shit, Paul." His gay buddy answered, "Can't you wait until we're back home, Justin?" The other gay answered, "No way, Paul, I will never make it. What the hell am I to do, Paul?" His gay buddy tried to calm him down, and answered, "Come on, sweetass, let's go home. We are back home in 30 minutes. Now the other gay became hysterical, and said, "No way, Paul, I'm gonna explode right now. What the hell am I to do, Paul?" His gay buddy gradually began to lose his patience, and said, "Don't behave like a fucking bitch. You're slowly driving me crazy. If you really can't hold it back anymore, then go behind the big hedges over there and shit." The other gay made an almost relaxed facial expression and said, "Yes, Paul, you're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do." Then Justin disappeared behind some huge hedges. After a short while, he leaped out of the hedges like a madman, with a deathly pale face and trembling lips. His astonished gay buddy asked him, "What's wrong, Justin?" Justin seemed to be shocked, and stuttered in panic. "Holy shit, I've borne a child, Paul. I can't believe it, but I have borne a fucking child. I have always told you to use a condom, Paul." His gay buddy looked totally perplexed, and said, "What the fuck are you talking about? Are you on drugs?" Justin began to tremble all over, and answered, "No, of course I'm not. Didn't you hear me just this minute? I have borne a child. Oh my god, I have always told you to use a condom, Paul." Paul began to worry about the mental health of his gay buddy, and said, "Are you losing your fucking mind, Justin? That's impossible. You hear me? We are men, so it's not possible." Justin, still deathly pale and trembling, shook his head in disagreement, and said, "I swear to God, Paul, I swear to anything you want. I have borne a fucking child. It even looked at me, with his button eyes. It even moved its head around, and now it's lying over there, behind the fucking hedges." His gay buddy tried to convince him that he was wrong, and said, "That's impossible. Let's take a look, Justin. Come on." Justin began to sweat, and trembled even more than before, and answered, "There is no way that I'm going to look at it again. I immediately knew that it is our child. It even has the same spiky nose like you, Paul. Oh my god, God has punished us for being gay." Paul gradually began to be angry, and said, "Stay right there, pussycat. I'm gonna check it myself." Then Paul disappeared behind the hedges. After a short while, Paul showed up again, and said, "You're a fucking idiot, Justin." Justin made a serious face, but still trembling, and asked his gay buddy, "What about our child? Is it still doing well?" His gay buddy answered, "You're a fucking idiot, Justin. I have borne our child, and you are calling me a fucking idiot?" His gay buddy answered, "No, Justin, I'm calling you a fucking idiot, because you have pooed on a hedgehog." Why don't bitches have any pubic hair? Any idea? Think about it. What could be the reason for the fact that bitches don't have any pubic hair? You still ain't got a clue? Okay, it's quite easy. The answer is a simple question. Have you ever seen any grass growing on a freeway?